Hi everyone, this is Joe. On today's Battlemace RPG chat, we're going to talk about learnable languages. What language can your characters learn? Well, let's first start off at the very beginning. When you first make a character, all your characters will start off with their language or languages that their species start out with, and one additional language. As your character improves, if they improve their intelligence score, they will get extra languages known. For example, once their score becomes a 13, they will get one extra language. A 15, they get 2. 17, they have 3. And at level 20, if intelligence score 20, they will get to know 4 additional languages. So what are the learnable languages? Well, we'll start off common. It's the general language spoken by most. Humans use this language. This is the language you will most commonly interact with, especially in like cities and towns. Next, Dwarven. The language of the dwarves. From an outsider, it sounds very harsh and violent, just because of the tone. Elf squeak, a high-pitched squeak, and clicks. Goblin. It's the language of goblins and goblin kin. The vocal tone is that of a human child. The Orcish. Of course, the language of orcs. Orcish is a loud language. The louder, the more important a subject is. So you can see an Orcish chief would be very, very loud if he's announcing a decree. Troll speak. This is language of trolls. Troll speak is usually in very short sentences followed by long pauses. Trolls spit a lot when they speak their language. Dragon. The language of dragons is very loud. Dragons do speak very slowly, but they don't waste time with small talk. They're to the point. Koboldian. The kobold language is spoken in a fast and erotic tone. To an outsider, it does sound very chaotic. Demonic. The language of demons and devils. The tone of the demonic is very smooth and flows like a song. So it would be very pleasant. High cloud, the language of the divine angelic-like species. It sounds like a whisper on the wind. It's very soft and quiet. Serpent, the language of snakes and serpent folk. A whispering language that has most words end in a lisping sound. Now, not all snakes can talk, just certain ones, and of course all serpent folks. Tree creak, the language of the tree folks. Outsiders describe it as grinding bark and snapping twigs. I would say example is there's a very high windstorm and you hear the woods making all that types of noise because the limbs are twisting and the falling apart. Elemental. The language of the elements. The stronger the user, the louder the speech. So that's an easy way to distinguish how powerful a elemental is. Gnomish. The language of the gnomes. Gnomish is difficult to translate. It's full of riddles and random words from other species. Cyclopean. The language of the Cyclops. This ancient language shares some words with common, but overall it sounds very muffled. Giant. The language of the giants is very loud, and when a giant speak, they also flex their muscles and do poses to get the point across. Imagine them like a 80s and 90s wrestler, flexing and doing all kinds of stuff to get their point across. So that is our languages that are learnable by the players. Of course, there are some magic items in the game that will boost the number of languages you can use. I had a player recently. She has acquired a magic item that once per day she can understand and speak a language of her choice extra. But of course it resets at the end of the day. So it's very situational. Well, always I would like to tell everybody thank you very much. Please, if you'd like to support us, go to drivethrurpg.com and get the Battlemace RPG core rulebook PDF. And please, if nothing else, like and subscribe to this video. It helps us a whole lot. And thank you everybody, and have a great day.